What's up, folks? It's a wonderful Wednesday here again at USC. Sunshine, the farmers market, beach volleyball team practicing. Campus is abuzz. I also noticed as I walked in that there are a number of students out there campaigning for their platforms, running for president, vice president in different offices at the student council. Student empowerment and student activity and activism on campuses is nothing new. Students continuing to be active and get their point of view across to both faculty and to the administration at the university. It's an essential part of campus life. It's been part of campus life since I can remember. And every year, every generation has its own points of view, things that they want to push, things that are important to them, and they evolve. And it's important that administration listen. So I'm going to go over and see if I can corral a couple of them to see what their platforms are, and I know I'll learn something. I do every time I speak with a student, and we have a great group of young people here, so it's an asset to be treasured. So I'm going to go over and see if I can speak to a few of them. Stay tuned for that.
What's up, everyone? My name is Brettbola. I'm running to be your next vice president here at USC. We're running on a platform to be more inclusive. We want to make sure the budget, has a place for every student on campus, and we really want to empower every single Trojan to make sure their experience here carries on for the rest of their life.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think is standing in the way of that now?
I think transparency from admin. We don't know what the administration is doing right now, but we should have a more active role in that, I think.
Right. You should. Absolutely. Transparent. There's three things in marketing today, in business today.
Yeah.
Trust, transparency, and truth.
Right.
So you're going for it. How's the reception been?
It's been very well. We've gotten a lot of traction online on social media. We've had a lot of our friends vote for us and sort of spread out the word. And given that we have the most shirts here representing the biggest party, I think we're having a good time.
Well, congratulations. Let me see.
Thank you.
Let me see. All right, change starts here. You're absolutely right. It all starts
with the students.
from the bottom up, man. That's where it's got to go.
Absolutely.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
You should take my course.
Maybe I should.
All right. Okay, here I am coming up on a great group that.
We're selling these cute little succulents.
Right.
We're from Clover, which is the vegan vegetarian club on campus. So come check us out at USC Clover.
USC.
USC Clover, yes. That's our club.
It's a vegan and vegetarian club.
Yes, definitely. For sustainability and reducitarianism, trying to make the planet a better place.
Active group?
Definitely,
Active group
yeah.
of people?
And we meet every other week on Wednesdays at 7? Yep. 7 p.m.
Good for you.
So come check us out.
I do. Do you serve food?
We do. We always have food.
All right,
Vegan
good.
food. Always the good stuff.
Think about the plant-based foods that are on the market today, the Whoppers and those things.
Yeah.
Do you like that idea?
I definitely do. I don't know if I'm speaking for both of us.
Yeah,
How
I
about
mean,
you?
I feel like they've done pretty well. Like, I know Beyond has done well since their IPO, and I personally, I go out and buy that stuff, so it makes sense to me that it's doing really well. I think others do too. Yeah.
And it's a great way to get to have non-users experience it. I tried it. I liked it. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
On the right track. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Good luck. So, Rose, you're running for vice president on this ticket, right?
I am.
And what's your platform based on?
We base our platform around 4 main points: accountability, sustainability, inclusion, and wellness. We selected these because these have the greatest impact on the student experience here, as well as where the biggest changes, the biggest downfalls, the biggest issues that I think most students are experiencing here on campus.
And then you, when elected, you have an interface with the administration, right? And,
That is correct.
And push those points. That's good for you.
Exactly, yeah.
And
Yeah.
of the 4, if you said, okay, you can only talk to me about one, which one would it be?
Can I talk about an overarching theme in our
Yes,
platform?
go ahead.
I think,
You should. Yeah, sure.
I think kind of what binds everything together in our platform is putting the student first mentality back into the USC faculty, into the USC administrations. Truman and myself went to one of the cultural commission town hall meetings And it was really insane to see that for current faculty members, for administration, how they saw USC now and in the future did not include a student first mindset in like the 10 words they could have selected. And I think a lot of the issues here are stemming from the lack of the student first mentality and prioritizing the well-being of students. It's why there's a lack of funding going into the Student Health Center. There's a lack of accessibility and inclusion here for several groups here on campus. There's a lack of, aggressiveness with being a more sustainable campus. And so many other things here, and I think that just kind of stems from this big core issue, and that's what Truman and I's main goal is to
Good
make
for
this
you.
student first.
You have hit the nail on the head with one thing you said, student first. And I think, I teach that in my marketing classes. The consumer is the North Star. Everything evolves around the consumer.
Yeah.
And you and your families that send you here have got to be the focus of what we do.
Exactly.
I'm behind you 100%. If you
you,
need
Hank.
someone to come and advocate with you, count on me.
All
I'll be
right.
there. Thanks a lot, Rose.
Thank
Good luck.
you so
All
much.
the best.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Well, that was interesting. I think you can see and sense some frustration on students' part that their voices are not being heard by administration, and I hope they make their voices heard loud and clear. It's a very, very important thing.